Hey friends, so it's been a while since I've done a real talk segment, and you know, today a friend asked me, when was my last meaningful relationship and why did it dissolve? Hmm. Wow. I've been asked before, how many times have you been married? Um, what happened? But I've never been asked, when was my last meaningful relationship? Not an easy question to answer. It's not easy. Not only is it not easy, but when you start thinking about it, it becomes sad. Because I realized, and my response was this: well, we all go into relationships hoping, hoping it's going to be meaningful and long lasting. Yeah, don't we? Of course. I mean, think about yourself right now. Are you married? Are you single? Why are you single? What happened before? And obviously, if you have a meaningful relationship, then you should still be in it. If you're not in it, maybe it wasn't meaningful. So anyway, my response was, well, we all, including myself, we go into relationships to the hopes that it's going to be meaningful, that it's going to last a long time. I mean, that's what we want, right? But when those relationships evolve into abuse or cheating or, something of that nature, it's no longer meaningful. And obviously, it's no longer long lasting. So, um, wow, so I had to even be more honest and say, the only meaningful relationship I have had and that I still currently have would be with Jesus since 1979. Sure, we've had our ups and our downs, and I've been sent to the corner several times. But since 2014, it's been a pretty solid relationship. Um, and Jesus has been the only one I can count on, honestly, for anything. And and guides my steps and puts the right people in my life to keep me on track, to keep me going in the direction I need to go. Do I screw up? Make some poor decisions? Of course. Who doesn't? I met a guy recently, and well, not that recently, but at any rate, it just seems like any guys I meet, um, they're full of words. They're full of words, and they don't have a lot to back it up with. Or when they finally think they have your attention, all of a sudden the things that they've said, they just aren't true, and now I'm really left thinking, contemplating this whole meaningful relationship thing. I'm 50 years old. I'm going to be 51 this year. Is it possible? Is it possible for me to still have a meaningful relationship with someone? I'd like to think so. Sorry, my nose is turning red because I'm trying to hold back tears. I would like to think so. But there are so many people out there who take advantage. Take advantage of good people like me and like others that I know. And it's really, really sad that, you think you find someone good and then you realize they're not. They're not any different than anybody else. And at that point, it's like, do you want to give up? Or do you want to keep moving forward? I'm tired of being tested. I'm tired of being used. I'm tired of being taken for granted. I mean, who wouldn't be? Seriously, who wouldn't be? I know I am. And if you feel anything like I do, I know you do too. But you know what? There is hope. There is the ability to move forward. And you just have to get the right circles. Stick with some positive people and, take things slow, one day at a time, moment to moment. And all you can do is just know that you can't compare. You can't compare from one person to the next. It's not fair to the next person to be treated like the last person or to take on the consequences of the last person. How fair is that? The new person didn't cheat on you. The new person didn't abuse you. The new person didn't walk all over you. So, yeah, does it hurt? Absolutely. Absolutely it hurts. But you know what? We have to put that pain aside and chalk it up for, I learned something new today. Time to move on. Time to move on. I'm hoping that this new person I have started talking to seems very mature and seems like someone that I want to give a real opportunity to. Someone that I don't think is going to break my heart. But you know what? I can't go in it thinking that my heart will get broken, because it will. You have to go into every situation like you've never been there before. Like it's the first time that you've loved, the first time you've danced, the first time you've kissed, the first time you've laughed out loud. Everything we do should be like the first time. And experience it like it's the first time. You guys didn't tell me my lipstick was off. So, meaningful. Yeah. The same person told me today, you're still young. You have a lot of time. And you know what? I believe them. I do. I believe them. You're still young too. And you have a lot of time. So if you are, single like I am, and you're out there searching and you keep getting the same rotten eggs, but you don't find out until a week later, 2 weeks later, all of a sudden they ghosted, you don't know why. You know what? Just move forward. Just brush it off. Move forward. And you will be a better person for it. And you know what's funny? A friend of mine, we were talking about today past relationships. Another friend of mine, and he had me to call him. Because at one point in time, I had someone tell me, "Oh, Carla, too much too soon." My friend told me, "No, Carla, quit blaming yourself. You are not too much. You are not too soon. That person wasn't ready for you. They're not your person." And you know what? I felt empowered. The minute he said that to me, I felt really, really good, because he's right. I'm not too much. I'm not too soon. I am who I am. I know what my value is. I know what my worth is. I know what I bring to the table. Yes, I'm a strong, independent woman. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I still want that man to take me in his arms and protect me from the world. Even though I know I have a cape in my closet and I can do it myself, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. So, I guess now my purpose will be look for the man who doesn't think I'm too much too soon. I'll definitely weed them out faster. But I have a distinct feeling my search has stopped. I have a distinct feeling that this man I just began talking to, I'm just right at the right time. So don't give up. Cry if you gotta cry. But you know what? If you've never been in a meaningful relationship, it's okay. Because you could be like me and talk to other men and women through it and tell them it's okay. It's okay. Because your time is coming. My time is coming. And my meaningful relationship, once I get into it, it could last 10 years. It could last 10 days. And I only say that not for the relationship to end, but what if I end? What if he ends? You know, what if our time on earth ends? You can't really control that. Because our time is going to end. And until that time ends, we must continue to be happy, be filled with joy, be excited about who we are, where we're headed, and what we're doing. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what we did yesterday, where we were yesterday. What matters is, where are we today? What are we doing today to create meaningful relationships? And you know, and I know that my friend today meant that in a relational concept. But meaningful relationships also could be friendships. I have some great, awesome girlfriends who are my best friends. And I know I could call them at any hour. I have a couple of guy friends that are my best friends. And I know I could call them at any hour. And they give me great guy advice and great girl advice. And those are also meaningful relationships that I cherish. And that I know I'm going to have those for a long time. So keep getting out there. Keep making your mark. Don't give up. Because it's going to be your turn for your meaningful relationship before you know it. And then all these years that you didn't have one, you're not even going to remember that because you're going to be too happy in the one that you're in. Friends, I love you and I want the very best for you. And I can't wait to start coming on here more regularly and doing some real talk. Until then, get out there and be happy. Share your smile.